in November of last year, the creator of One Tree Hill was really accused by a lot of the stars of the show and you of really harassing and it being a very unhealthy and poor environment. How did that manifest itself on One Tree Hill? What was the atmosphere?
I mean, look, we're not the only group of girls that's ever had a boss who was a pig.
Of course. What type of harassment did you experience?
I want to qualify or I guess specify something in just the fact that, you know, there's that wonderful old adage, it was the best of times and the worst of times, which really applies to our country right now too. It's like everything's a dumpster fire. But that show for us was very interesting because at times it was wonderful and at times it really wasn't. Our writer's room was in LA. So we had plenty of time where he wasn't on set. When you have to be on set day in and day out with somebody who is so vile, it's a different story.
Yes.
So we had great sort of highlight reel coming of age rom-com shit together, and then we also had like batten down the hatches, he's coming.
Wow. And so you knew every time he was coming that this was not going to be
I also like, look, you know, my mom's like a crazy Italian lady from New Jersey. The first time Mark Schwahn grabbed my ass, I hit him in front of 6 other producers. Wow. And I hit him fucking hard. And he came back to LA, and I was told years later by one of the then writers who became an EP that he came back being like, that fucking entitled bitch, who does she think she is? And this very sweet man named Mike, who I love and is like a ride or die for me, it was like, maybe you just shouldn't touch the girls.
Right.
And, you know, Mark gave him the option of like, shut up or keep your, shut up and keep your job or get out. Wow. So it was unhealthy for everybody, but in a way, I was so, you know, I was 21.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. And it was very clear to him to stay away from me. I knew, you heard comments. We knew about things he'd say to people. We knew about the like late night texts. We knew when he was super obsessed with one girl on our show that he started trying to bang down her hotel room door in the middle of the night. Wow. And she had to be moved. Her rooms were moved. And then her boyfriend came and stayed with her for the next month. Wow. And literally like it almost came to fisticuffs between the two of them. Like, you know, and the whole time you're a kid who's going, I got to figure out how to protect my friends. I also don't want to lose my job. I don't want every person on our crew to lose their job. Right. Because this is what people don't understand. They go, oh, well, why don't you just leave? First of all, why am I supposed to suffer and kill my own career because somebody else can't keep their dick in their pants? Second of all, there's a whole crew people don't know about. It's like, it's the reason I'm angry about Roseanne being hired back to TV at all. 200 people lost their jobs because she's a psychotic racist. There are people who have families. There are cameramen who are wondering how they're going to pay their kids' school tuition now. And it's not fair to make everybody suffer because one person can't get they can't rein their entitlement in. Yeah. So for us, it was a lot of that where you go, we love our crew, like our cameraman, our sound mixer, like those people are my family. We still speak regularly. Yeah. I see those guys when they come to LA. Their wives are my friends. I've watched their children grow up. There is real beauty there, but there's also like a situation that sucks and you figure out how best to navigate it. And it's been interesting even after the fact when a lot of us came together to sort of shake out the cobwebs of 9 years, you know, of Groundhog's Day, basically. There were things that I learned that I was like, I can't believe I didn't know that.
Right. Wow.
I can't believe I didn't know that that was happening,
right.
Or that this happened to this girl, or that this was said to this person, or that one of our best writers got fired because he met his wife on our show and our boss had a crush on her and was pissed, so he let the guy go. Like, come on.
By the way, is he still working?
I don't think so, because he got apparently even worse on the next show that he was on, because I think he was there full time.
Wow.
And so all of those women said, yeah, we heard rumors, and he'd gone through a period of not working. So people assume you've been chastised and you're going to get your shit together. And apparently he didn't.